Hey guys, here are some commonly believed facts that are actually myths. Number 1. Myth. Sharks don't get cancer. Sharks do get cancer, but not very often. Sharks have a compound called an angiogenin inhibitor that reduces a tumor's ability to form blood vessels for processing waste products. As a result, tumors die by effectively drowning in their own waste. Because of this compound, shark cartilage holds some promise for cancer research. But so far sharks haven't been able to cure cancer for themselves or anyone else. No human use for this compound has yet been developed. Number 2. Myth. A severed earthworm will regenerate into 2 earthworms. This myth is close, but not quite right. Planarian flatworms, when severed, can regenerate into 2 or more new worms, but earthworms cannot. Earthworms have a distinct head and tail, and while the head portion can regenerate a new tail, the tail cannot regenerate a new head. Earthworms still have a remarkable ability to regenerate most of their body if injured. But planarian flatworms can regenerate a whole body from a severed part as small as 1/300th of the original worm. Number 3. Myth. Elephants are afraid of mice. This myth seems to have originated from children's stories. It would look funny for such a big creature to be scared of such a little one. Regardless, elephants have no particular fear of mice. They do however have poor vision and are fairly slow moving. That means elephants might be big and strong, and even brave, but they can still be startled when a small animal, like a mouse or bird, darts past and surprises the lumbering pack-eater. Number 4. Myth. Bulls become angry at the color red. Bulls and other cattle are partially color blind and cannot see the color red. In bull fights, the matador may wield a red cape known as the muleta, but it is the matador's taunting, threats, and overall behavior that make the bull charge. Bulls don't mind the sight of red, but they do however get angry at the sight of jerks. I will also be mad if someone waves a cape in front of me and taunts me while I'm just trying to do my own business. Number 5. Myth. Goldfish have a 3 to 7 second memory. Goldfishes are not as dumb and forgetful as you might have heard. Goldfish can learn basic survival skills and remember them for up to 3 months. They can even tell time. In lab tests they could be conditioned to push a lever for food at roughly the same time each day. They need a reasonably long-term memory in order to find and recall food sources and avoid the hideouts of their predators. However, their attention span still grades pretty low, right around the level of teenagers. Number 6. Myth. Duck quacks don't echo. Duck quacks, honks, yelps and squeaks do echo. Perhaps this myth arose from the landscape of duck ponds. When a duck quacks from a low-lying duck pond, in a flat landscape, there's nothing for the sound waves to echo against. And even if there were some hills and mountains nearby, the quacks could be too faint to produce an audible echo. That's a matter of volume that applies to any sound. Duck quacks have no special sonic quality to prevent echoing. Number 7. Myth. A mother bird will reject its baby if it's been touched by a human. Most birds have a poor sense of smell and wouldn't know the difference. So the mother bird wouldn't know if their baby was handled by a human anyway. If you find a baby bird on the ground, it is probably learning to fly and shouldn't be touched anyway. It's also not wise to touch baby birds because an angry mama bird might fly in your face or peck at your head and call you nasty names in bird language. Number 8. Myth. Mice likes cheese. Maybe this myth rose from Tom and Jerry, where Jerry was obsessed with cheese. Scientific studies have shown that mice tend to prefer foods with lots of sugar. Cheese consists of proteins that aren't usually sweet. That's why you're more likely to catch a mouse in a trap baited with a small piece of chocolate rather than a hunk of cheese. In Bangladesh, we used rice as a bait for mouse. Number 9. Myth. George Washington had wooden teeth. The historians at the Washington Library say that while George Washington did suffer from dental problems, his dentures were composed of ivory, gold, lead, and even other human teeth, but never any wood. They believe that this common myth is the result of the ivory becoming stained over time, giving the fake teeth the appearance of wood. Number 10. Myth. Women accused of witchcraft were burned at the stake during the Salem witch trials. According to history, most accused witches during the Salem witch trials of the late 17th century were hanged, while others died in jail waiting for their trials. The myth that they were burned at the stake is most likely due to the fact that during the medieval witch trials in Europe, it was common practice to execute the accused by savagely setting them on fire.
That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe this channel. Also, press the notification bell to be the first one to watch fun and cool videos like this. Thanks for watching, and bye.